Hey guys, what's happening? So, stoked. My Black Friday package came in. So, one of the issues I was having with this XC90 is, which is really common amongst all these Volvos, is brake rotor warping. So I've had this thing for a couple months, and it actually had a slight warp. I could feel like when you're braking, you know, it's kind of intermittent, right? Like once it really heated up, the brake rotors felt warped. So I guess this is really common with the Volvo branded rotors. Is I guess they use bad material or something, but everybody complains about them. That's one of the known things with these Volvo cars, these newer generation Volvo cars, is they rope rotors really fast. So I was like on Amazon looking for like Amazon deal or cheap Black Friday deals, and I came across the Detroit axle, like the whole kit. So this is like $213, and includes the front and back rotors. They're like zinc dipped, and it came with like ceramic brake pads. So I'm a little kind of wondering about the brake pads. I don't know how good they're going to be, but I know with factory, like this car was always serviced at the factory. It's a 2016 XC90 R edition. It's the race edition, R design and the T6, so turbo and supercharged. Yeah, it's pretty fast actually. So I was wondering, like, man, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to put factory rotors back on this thing again because, I mean, the factory rotors, they're known to warp. So I put the factory rotors back on. So these actually are slotted and cross drilled. So I have them in the box up. We'll take a look. So I was hoping that would actually help with cooling, so they wouldn't warp so easily. And they said it's because it's a heavy car, but the car is tiny. It's not a big XC. Well, to me it seems tiny because I had the big F-250 truck for so many years. That was a huge truck. Whereas this thing, they say it's a big car. It's not a big SUV to me. But the same size as the Bronco. Maybe a little bit bigger, but... Alright, before I start, so I need to go to the store and get some degreaser. I'm going to clean those rims off. Thoroughly clean them. Because I'm going from the default factory Volvo are semi-metallic. So there's an insane amount of brake dust inside. So I want to rub all those down. But those are like ultra rare Volvo factory powder coated black rims. Yeah, I was actually looking those up online. It's like I've never seen another Volvo with those, right? Another XC90, and they're even hard to get pictures of it. But I've only seen one place where you can buy them on eBay, and they're like $2,800. So if you know more about those rims, let me know. Like I said, man, I haven't seen another Volvo with those rims. So, and those are factory rims too. So I don't know. Yeah, this box is crazy heavy. So I actually saw the FedEx guy. He actually wheeled it in with the dolly, and I actually had to move it with a dolly too because it was, I mean, I guess it's like 100 pounds, man. It feels like 100 pounds. All right, there it is. So I decided to get, for $2 less, I could have got the kit without this stuff, but it's actually a pretty good, I mean, I'm not going to use .3 or this stuff, but even this right here is like $6 or $5 or $6 over at my O'Reilly's. Right here it is. Brake pads and rotors. The video is really just to show you the Detroit axle stuff, not really how to do a brake job on a Volvo. There's better videos out there for that. That's the back. Look how much smaller the backs are. Well, I mean, all the braking is just done on the front anyways. And the clips. Alright, cool. They look pretty good because they're zinc coated, Hopefully that will prevent rust. Like, I mean, on the outer edges right here, and like the inner edges, these aren't that bad. I don't think they're very old. But when I bought the car, they were very rusty. Like the car had sat for a long time. So even just getting the rust, there was heavily pitted rust because, like I said, it probably sat on a lot for like 4 or 5 months. Then it was shipped from Washington down to Orange County. So, yeah, hopefully this will solve my issue is like brake shimming. Like my wheel would shake sometimes, but not all the time. Only when it got heated up. So after about 10 or 15 minutes with the driving, then it would start to kind of shake a little bit here and there. It was really intermittent. It was weird. So, alright, so I gotta get these off here. So, I'm not gonna go, like I said, I'm just gonna pop the wheels off. There's other videos. But actually, I'm gonna spray this down with degreaser and try to get this as clean as I can. But that's up to here. So, like I said, I'm not doing it, showing you how to do a brake job, but it's taking me hours already. Well, I'm cleaning all the brakes up while I'm doing it. So, alright, just clean all the rotor or the calipers up, covering like that adhesive and stuff. So, using acetone. Alright, so it's the end of my second day. Just got the rears on. Like I said, this is not a how-to brake video. This is really just a review of these Detroit axle brakes here, so like a whole kit. I mean, the whole thing came with everything. You know, that's the back. Yeah, it came with the clips, came with everything. So yeah, I did the fronts yesterday. And I drove it today, and it was perfectly fine. Like all the shimmies was gone out of the wheel. The shake out of the wheel was gone. So I mean, it was definitely there. I mean, I knew it was in the front just because I could feel the steering wheel shaking, and that's. All right, so I'm gonna do this, finish this up, put the tire back on, and then maybe I'll drive her for a couple days, and I'll do a final up. All right, there it is. So, got about 50 miles on. So obviously the zinc coating, actually that's covering the front face, will actually wear off, and that's what it's supposed to do. But the rest of the zinc coating stays on, so that's gonna hopefully prevent rust. Backs. Yeah, it works perfect. No more shudder, no more vibrations, none of that stuff. Alright, stoked. So if you're wondering about these and you saw them online, like I said, I got a Black Friday deal for like $213, $215, but yeah, I was going through my Carfax, and yeah, no, like I said, it seems like they replace them about every 30,000 miles on this car. So yeah, I didn't want to be stuck on that hamster wheel, you know, of buying these rotors. And plus, you know, I think BMW's the same way. They only use the factory uses semi-metallic pads, which are horribly dusty. So they cover the rims up in like brake dust, you know what I'm talking about. So, like in theory, like semi-metallics are better. They have better grip, they have better bite, but they also wear into the rotors more and generate more heat. But all right, cool. It was like, man, it probably would have been close to 1,000 for, you know, if I would have bought all genuine Volvo stuff, you know, or at least, I mean, $750. I'm guessing. I don't know. I know it's not cheap. I think they're a couple $100 per rotor. But all right, cool. Back in business. The warp is gone. All right, awesome.